very much for coming to visit Himeji Castle, the World Heritage Site and National Treasure of Japan.
Ohayo gozaimasu from this rainy day in Takayama. It is the morning and we are going to hop on the train to Himeji today. And the reason that we're going to Himeji is because it has Japan's largest castle, largest wooden castle, and it's very well preserved. So we're gonna go explore the grounds, take a tour throughout the castle before we hop on another Shinkansen or bullet train off to Osaka, where we will be spending the next few days. So today's gonna be a day full of the Shinkansen and another day of kind of exploring, our last day before we get to Kyoto, of exploring the old Japanese architecture, and then Osaka will be a much more modern city. So thanks for coming with us today on the Shinkansen, and we will see you there. All right, we're on our way to the Takayama train station. We're about to get onto the train to Himeji, and what a good morning to do so, because it is pouring and we're just going to be on the train all day. So we get to miss a day of bad weather for a travel day, and I bet the ambiance in the castle is going to be supreme. So I'm getting absolutely soaking wet, but yeah, no problem. Get the coffee. That was actually not a bullet train that we took from Takayama to Nagoya. It was just a normal train. We are here now in the Nagoya train station, and we are now taking a bullet train, a Shinkansen, to Himeji. So I think the distance is almost double, and the duration that we're going to be on the train is much, much shorter. So it's going to be nice to be on a bullet train. There's going to be outlets, and it's a little bit more modern and set up. So it's pretty loud here, but we're just here for like, we have an hour layover. So we're going to get some food, and then we're going to head over to Himeji. All right, we got an hour layover here in Nagoya, and I got this really fun little bento lunchbox downstairs. We're actually up on the platform now, and there's a ramen place and some other places to eat. So we kind of missed out on some better food, but yeah, I'm excited I get to try all of these little tasty morsels here while we're waiting. So yeah, let's dig in. After a very fast Shinkansen ride from Nagoya to Himeji, we are here. We have a 20-minute walk to the castle, so we are just going to get started. It closes at 4 and we are here at 2:30. So we have not so much time, but we're just gonna run over there and just go right to the castle and maybe stay here for a little while, or maybe just hop right back on the train to Osaka. We'll see how time is doing. So we're gonna find the exit here and get going. We've just entered the Himeji Castle grounds, and it was a 20-minute walk from the station all along one long causeway that led to the castle. So you could actually see the castle from the doors of the station, and you can kind of tell it's the center point of this area here, and for good reason. The castle towers over the rest of this town, even over some of the smaller high-rises. And as you can see, it must be, well, it's huge. Here we are at a castle. inside Himeji Castle now, and the castle is filled with huge timbers that compose the 6-story wooden castle. And you can see here on the floor, everywhere, that there are these tracks. And those are for shoji screens to be placed. And the way that the keep is set up, all of the shoji screens are removed now, creating one large open space, like you can see behind me. But when this was actually a keep, it's a very fluid architectural space. So you can put shoji screens in different tracks here and create different rooms depending on the occasion. So it's a very versatile way of using this floor space, this immense floor space. Absolutely incredible to see the size and scale of this structure. Now this was a fully functioning keep back in the day, and you can see signs that they were prepared for battle. They have these bugagi, I think that's something what they're called, but they're weapon racks. They're empty now, but back in the day, they would store the keep's defenses, like katanas and muskets and things like that. So you can tell that this place was really a place for defense. Alright guys, that was Himeji Castle, an absolutely spectacular experience to come to. If you're in this area, I highly recommend you come here. This was definitely the most amazing building that I have ever been inside into my entire life. I've been to lots of really cool places, but this takes the cake. The level of craftsmanship that was required to make something like this is just absolutely astounding. It's all made out of wood, which gives it an amazing organic feel to it, and it's just such an impressive structure made with such integrity. So if you're in the area, come check it out. All right, we're just walking out of Himeji Castle. Our ticket was 1,000 yen, which is maybe around $7. Huh? But we got a voucher for 800 yen to spend at the gift shop. And so we each bought little containers full of Japanese sweets. This usually would have been 1,200 and it was only 400. So there were lots of different options that you could get for 800 or under. So really not a bad deal. You get to go to a castle and then you have to buy some sweets at the end. So I would say that that is a pretty good incentive. You want to unwrap that for me? So we're gonna do one of these live reactions on the camera. One of these Japanese sweets. It's green, covered in paper. Oh, it's so sweet. It's like maybe a red bean paste with sugar, covered in kind of a spongy rice shell. That's fantastic. And take a look at this. We have a vending machine for ice cream cones. I don't even know how that's possible. 160 yen. They're really trying to get you on the sweets here. It was a 6-story castle. So, all right, we're back off on our way to Osaka. We're gonna be hopping on the bullet train. So we'll see you on the journey there, and see you in Osaka.